Ladies and gentlemen, Laurie Cardoza-Moore with Proclaiming Justice to the Nations, and I want to just give you a quick update on what's going on, what we are addressing here at PJTN this week. And it starts with Randi Weingarten, who is the president of a national teachers union. She has condemned Governor DeSantis because his policies are going to push children out of the public school education system. And she's upset because parents might pull their kids out and put them in a private school, or they might even homeschool. That happened on October 1st. The next day, National School Board Association went to Joe Biden and asked Joe Biden to label its critics at these school board meetings as domestic terrorists. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. You and I, if we show up at a school board meeting and we challenge the status quo and the propaganda that they are shoving down our children's throats, and the sex education, the pornography that they're forcing our children to learn in the public school system, yes, that's right. We are now considered domestic terrorists, and we will be investigated by the FBI, because on October 4th, the FBI, or the Attorney General under the Biden administration, put out a memo. And here's what the memo says. In recent months, there has been a disturbing spike in harassment, intimidation, and threats of violence against school administrators, board members, teachers, and staff who participate in the vital work of running our nation's public schools. While spirited debate, listen to this, about policy matters is protected under our Constitution, that protection does not extend to threats of violence or efforts to intimidate individuals based on their views. Well, what do we have a definition here? No. Does he bother to clarify? What does violence mean? What does that look like? What are intimidation tactics against individuals because of their views? What does that mean? There's no explanation, ladies and gentlemen. They just put it out there because these people feel threatened because a bunch of angry parents are showing up at school board meetings telling these people, if you don't change your ways and change this, we are getting rid of you. We are removing you from the school board, just like we did a decade ago in Williamson County. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, it is working. Our strategy that we launched a decade ago, telling parents, go to the school board meetings, learn what your children are being taught, look at their textbooks, look at the instructional materials, meet with your teachers, meet with your school board members. We've been doing that for over a decade, and look, it is working. Now, across this country, we are seeing parents and citizens, tax-paying citizens, showing up at their school board meetings, putting them on notice that you're not going to be teaching this stuff to my children. We, the people, determine who governs our affairs in our local, state, and federal government. And ladies and gentlemen, there are elections, school board elections coming up. And I'm telling you right now, the best that you can do is remove every school board member and start from scratch. Start from your community. Find people who are going to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, that are going to uphold, and they're going to start teaching our children how to read, how to write, how to add and subtract, about science and history, civics, an accurate perspective. We can win this, ladies and gentlemen. But we've got to show up. We've got to run for office. You've got to run for office, and you've got to show up and vote. These races are the most important races. These school board positions are the most important because they hold the keys to the future of our republic through the minds of our children. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you, don't stop. Don't be intimidated by these tactics to threaten us by calling us or labeling us domestic terrorists. This is outrageous. But it starts with you and I. I was just in Manatee County. I'm going to close with this. I was in Manatee County last night here in Florida, and I was shocked again. I've been speaking to this group for 4 years now, telling them, You've got to go to the school board meetings. You've got to read your children's textbooks. You've got to see what they're teaching your children. And this community is a powerhouse. They are taking back local control of their community, and they're starting with their school boards. So God bless you all. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to remind you, we can't fight this battle without your financial support. If you have become a PJTN watchman, I want to ask you to prayerfully consider increasing your financial support every month. If you've never contributed to PJTN, please go to our website. There's a button down below at pjtn.org, donate. Become a monthly donor, make a one-time gift, help us, because this battle, we can't stop. We need to turn up the heat even more. And you provide the resources to make that possible for our team to not only do the research that we need to do in the curriculum being used, to attend the government hearings and the meetings, to serve on the textbook commission, to review the textbooks, to make sure they're accurate, they're unbiased, and that they do reflect the values of our community. And also to train you and to equip you so you have the tools you need to take back local control of your community. God bless you, and thank you for all you do on behalf of our Jewish brethren, the state of Israel, and these United States.